The federal government has now dismissed claims that it spent 866 million naira on flight expenses for its delegation to the 29th United Nations Climate Change Conference in Azerbaijan. The Minister of Environment, Balarabe Lawal, addressed the issue while speaking with journalists at the ongoing summit. He clarified that most of the delegates were sponsored by donor agencies and private sector organizations, not government. Mr. Lawal urged Nigerians to avoid spreading false information that could tarnish the nation's image.
So people tend to make a lot of noise about these numbers about Nigeria. If you look at it, a large number of those who came in through support from a number of organizations, EU, UNDP, World Bank. So most of the people that are here, apart from the ministers that I can in the midst of environment itself, only me came on government sponsorship.
We're competing with countries that are 8 million, 2 million. We're about almost 200 and plus million. So we need a lot of players, especially in the private sector. Do you understand? And that amounts to our number of delegation, because you have to get accredited to your country. So we have to be supportive towards government initiatives, because we have to future. It's also a show of commitment, a show of strength. Remember, we're the giants of Africa, so we cannot not be represented in many rooms. Like today, we had a forum with youth representation, but we didn't bring any youth. So you can see that Nigeria already is changed in that conversation. So please, let's be supportive of government initiative and stop being very critical in issues where we should be very serious and very focused.
Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu is attending the opening session of this year's summit of the G20 leaders in Rio de Janeiro. On arrival at the venue, President Tinubu, in company of the First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, was received by the host President Luis Lula da Silva. Leaders of member countries attending the event include U.S. President Joe Biden, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Emmanuel Macron of France, among others. The first session of the summit is focusing on fight against hunger and poverty. The group, under the Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty, is encouraging members and other nations of the world to scale up finance and knowledge for human development. President Bola Tinubu is also expected to address the gathering.